What's up, y'all? What's up? I am about to get ready to head to work. Uh, this is Travel and Talk Tuesday. It's the last Tuesday of the month, which means that today is my actual story time. I don't know why every time I get in my car on story time day, I ain't got no damn gas in the car. I got like 47 miles left before I run out of gas. And I'm gonna do this Travel and Talk Tuesday as I go to work. Still on my journey of appreciating me. I'll give y'all an update on that one day. Me and my friends decided we're going to get together once a month and discuss how we're doing on this journey. And I'm going to record that. So that's going to be on December 14th that I record that. Luckily, some of these TV shows are going on a winter break. So that'll give me a break from doing reviews. I do check my channel for everything that I do, pretty much. Okay. As I told you guys the other day, I hope you guys watch my other videos. As I said the other day, I was gonna do the story time on why one of my eyes look bigger than the other. I look kind of cockeyed and cockeyed. I got some serious baggage going on. There's some preparation H under my eyes. Look at that shit there. I need to start get some sleep. Or maybe that's just from the lines of my glasses. I don't know. I just need to start wearing my contacts. See more. All right, y'all. I had to come back on here and give y'all some changes. So if you don't see my car moving in the background, it's because I'm sitting still. I just watched my story time and I left out some details to my story. So here we go. So the story about what happened to my eye. When I was a little hood chick back in the day, I used to hang with a crew of little hood chicks. And I lived in the city on the west side of St. Louis, west side. Hold them out. Anywho, so my crew of friends though lived in the county because I went to school in the county area. So like St. Louis was doing a lot of busing, and they was busing a lot of the black kids to these predominantly white schools, which were like an hour and a half away. So my family didn't want me to get bussed around, so I actually moved to the county so I wouldn't get bused to the county, which was weird. But I didn't move to the part where they were trying to bus me to. I moved in with my aunt, the one who passed away, cousin aunt who passed away last year. Moved in with her and her family and my godmother. But pretty much I was living with my godmother. My godmother is her mom, so we moved in with her daughter. And so when I was about 9 or 10, I moved into this area called Pine Line, which is in St. Louis. And I developed some friendships with some chicas over the time. I mean, we used to roll crew thick, yo. And we had to be at least 10 of us, I think. Me, Trina, Shauna, Poole, Melissa, Thesha, Creisha, Tasha, Jackie. 9 of us. It was 9 of us that used to roll together. So this particular time, my cousin Trina. Damn, am I saying real names? Yeah, fuck it. I could say real names because ain't nothing like really. Maybe they could check me on the story if they ever. I don't even think my cousins watch my channel. But anyway, my cousin Trina was dating this guy named Nuki, my homeboy Eric, basically. And I was messing around with another guy named Eric. I think we the only ones that had boyfriends in my neighborhood. Eric wasn't even my boyfriend. We were just messing around. My brother's cousins lived down the street. Um, this motherfucker just straight ran. This like, you son of a bitch. My brother's cousins lived down the street, and my brother's cousin was cool with a bunch of girls. I think Nunu, Kiki. I can't even remember all the rest of these little girl names. This little girl named Nunu liked him, and Nunu, as we were walking down the street, I think we was going to the skating rink or something. So we was heading towards the bus stop, and while we was walking down the street, past my brother's cousin's house, These are not my family members, they're my brother's cousins. We walked past their house. The little girl was in on the front porch, and she started calling my cousin Trina a bunch of damn names. And yes, I'm using real names because this fucking it's real names. It still ain't no detrimental to nobody's safety and security. But she started calling her out her name, this and the other. And they started arguing back and forth. But like I said, this little girl liked it. His name is Nuki, the guy that my cousin was messing around with. And so she was showing some little jealousy. As we were passing the house, somebody picked up and threw a brick, I think, and a bottle at us. So now we turn around ready to fight. It's me, like I say, cousin Trina, my friend Pooh, and I believe my cousin April was with us. Or my cousin Shauna. One of them two was with us. And we walk past the house and they throw this brick and this bottle at us. And we turn around like, okay, we finna fight. No, what's up? They take off running into my brother's cousin house. So I'm like, this bitch is actually finna provide them safety and security. Somebody was walking past, but this bitch finna actually provide them safety and security. You my motherfucking family. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm pissed off. We go back and to the house and we tell my mom what just happened. So my mom pissed. My mom like, look here, you take this ice pick. Because if you stick a bitch with this ice pick, she's gonna bleed internally and ain't gonna never know she's bleeding. I used to rock with plate hangers. So if you ever go to grandma's house and grandma got old plates hanging on the wall, if you look at the back, there's this little hooks on the back of them. They're plate hangers. So we used to put the plate hangers in the sleeves of our coats, and the hooks would be right here in our hands, so we could snatch a bit of skin off if we need to. So I used to roll with them, but it was warm out today, so I didn't have those. So my mom gave us ice picks, and we used to put padlocks together. And my mama was good at busting a 40-ounce bottle of a bitch head. So that's how she was going. So we out here on the street, and all of a sudden, we was gonna fight these bitches. So we go back down the street and starts to walk past this house again, so we can down catch our bus to get where we going, and they gone. So cool. So we roll up and go to wherever we was going. Like I said, I think it was a skating ring. I don't remember exactly. And then we come back later that evening. When we come back later that evening, my cousin Trina is not with us. It's me, my cousin April, my friend Pooh, and I think Shauna might have been with us. I don't remember. But we outside coming back down the street. All of a sudden, a gang of motherfuckers roll up on us, and I'm talking about a gang. Apparently, the girl Nunu and the girl Kiki and my brother's cousin, which is Darnay, they all got together and got the rest of their crew, and they finna fight us. It's only three of us, and we kind of caught off guard at this point. We didn't take our weapons in the Skate King, so we didn't have them on us per se. But now, I mean, it's people coming out of everywhere. I mean, it's people cutting through the backyards. It's people coming down both sides of the street. We had a super big neighborhood. I mean, it's a neighborhood full of houses. It wasn't an apartment complex. It was houses, and 3, 4 streets of bunch of kids, that teenagers, and our street was hood thick, like for real. So we look up, it's a bunch of dudes coming around too, and they like, oh yeah, y'all finna fight, y'all finna fight. My mama looking out like, what is going on? She on the porch and she realized that's us out here finna fight. This dude named Munchkin was trying to pay people to fight my little cousin April. Apparently Munchkin liked April, and April used to diss the fuck out of him. So he wanted to pay. He was offering people $100 each to beat her up. And you asking like where this kid get $100 to be paying off people? He sold drugs. The whole fucking neighborhood sold drugs. We was on the dope spot. Let me just tell you. So I mean, people was coming in taxis, jumping out of taxi cabs to come over there to fight us. I mean, it got that big. It was about 50 people. I swear it was like an episode of The Walking fucking Dead. Like somebody had made a noise, burnt a fire, and these motherfuckers just came in droves on our ass. So we ready to fight though. I mean, it's three. I think it was just three of us. Maybe Shauna wasn't there. We ready to fight. Somehow, my cousins and friends got kind of separated a little bit in the crowd through the crowd of people, and it ended up being me and the girl Kiki. But she was feeling no Eric. She was like an Eric, and she was pregnant. So she might have been pregnant by Eric. I don't know who Kiki was pregnant by. Was she pregnant by Eric? know because I didn't talk to her. I didn't know it like that. So somehow me and Kiki ended up being the ones who was gonna fight. And I'm like, I cannot hit a pregnant girl. So I was like, I'm not gonna fight her. And while the crowd getting all rowdy and robust, this girl named Katina Ford, her mama come jumping out of another cab, ready to jump into this fight. And luckily the guys that was across the street, they had a family of 10 and some other people on the street, and a lot of the little dudes on the street was not gonna let us get jumped. It was gonna be like a one-on-one type of fight. Um, I mean, they was coming out of everywhere. Like we lived in the 5100 block. Everybody from the 5100 block, the 5200 block, the 5300 block, from each of those four streets was there, and it's ready to see this big ass fight. So we going at it, and she's swinging me, and I move. She don't hit me. I swing her, make a light tap. She's swinging me, maybe catch me in the arm. So I got some few light taps, but I was not trying to hit this girl hard because she was pregnant. I was like 17. So my cousin Trina had to be about 14. So I want to say she's maybe like 14 or 15 too. I don't know how much age difference we had, but I was almost ready to go off to the military. I had just gotten to a lot of trouble with a card theft thing that my recruiter was already looking at me sideways, and it was possible that I wasn't going to make it to Marine Corps because of that, because I had this pending case looming over my head. You might get that story another time. It ain't gonna happen in this one. But we had so I'm trying not to really fight this girl. And so I'm trying to like, as I'm swinging, I'm trying to like back up. Throw a punch, I back up. Throw a punch, I back up. Like I said, I'm really not hitting her hard. So I'm doing like light taps on her instead of just socking the shit out her ass. Because one, I didn't even know the bitch. So other than y'all throwing shit at us, we don't know which one of y'all hoes threw it. I can't really be mad specifically at you, but since you're here wanting to fight, I mean, I gotta be really mad to like just straight up fight. I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm just gonna walk up and swing. But since I don't know you, we ain't really had no real beef. Like, what the fuck are we fighting for? But you pregnant on top of that. Now, being that she was pregnant, she was moving a little quick on her feet. So I'm trying to like step out from her punches so she wouldn't connect with me at all. And I stepped back and stepped on the oil slick. No shit. I'm not joking. I stepped on the oil slick in my motherfucking flip flop because that's what I had on my feet. And I started to slide. As I'm slipping, she bow socks me in my motherfucking eye. She got me good, y'all. Socked me in my motherfucking eye. I can't even lie about it. I had like pus in my eye. I wasn't bleeding. My eye didn't turn red. I didn't turn black. But I got like a pus build up and a sleepy eye for a long time. So really, but it did give me like a little small cut right in the groove. I got a cut. I might be pointing to the wrong one now. But the eye that's smaller is the one I ended up with a cut. Like I couldn't cry because the tears would burn. Like I mean, later in a few months because this cut just will not heal because it was in my tear duct. So yeah, she got me good. And when she hit me in the eye, I went down, y'all. I went down, down, down. But once she hit me, my normal reaction, if I would hit somebody and I would get them on the ground, I would be stomping the shit out their ass. She didn't do that. And then my normal reaction that if she wasn't pregnant while I'm on the ground, I would be hitting that bitch from the ground up. I didn't do that because she's pregnant. My girlfriends was like, you should have kicked that bitch all in her belly, make her lose that baby. I couldn't be that. I'm not that being of a person. So yeah. So yeah, but while I'm down here on the ground, my mind is thinking, this bitch could have fucked me up while I'm on the ground. She wasn't really ready to fight. I think the fact that she connected with my eyes shocked the shit out of her too. But then she backed up and it took off. I mean, she took the fuck off. And I'm like, I don't know if when she hit me and when she connected, she realized that she hit me and maybe she thought that I was gonna really get mad then. Or maybe she just thought, well, fuck it. Damn, I won. Fight over. 10-round knockout. I got right back up. It wasn't like I was on the ground just like, she didn't debo my ass. Like I said, I was already in mid slide when she hit me. So it just made me fall to the ground, but I bounced the fuck back up because I wanted to stay down. Because like I said, my first thought is to kick a bitch in the head and just stomp the shit out of them on the ground. and she wasn't finna stomp the fuck out of me. So, and my friends like, you should have kicked that bitch all in the stomach. I mean, that's the mentality we could have had, but I didn't kick her in the stomach. I just like, I got right back up, but when I got back up, she left, and my mom was coming across the street with 40-ounce bottles. I think she had already cracked them on the sidewalk or on the steps or whatever, because she seen these grown ass women out there ready to jump into this fight as well. And my mama was straight gangsta and gully. She's still gangsta and gully for real. And yeah, so the fight pretty much dispersed. Nobody ever took the bid um to jump on my cousin April because they were so shocked at the uh the one hit wonder and the fact that my mama was coming out the house with 40-ounce bottles, y'all. 40-ounce bottles. She had just smacked on the sidewalk like, y'all better get the fuck up off my daughter and her friends. It was, and a lot of the guys on the street I was down with. So that is the only reason why we didn't get jumped and it stayed a one-on-one fight. Otherwise, we'd have got fucked up that day. We'd have went down fighting hard. But yeah, we might have lost that day because there was so many people out there ready to fight against us. And like I said, I don't even remember how the fight broke up per se. I just know that my girl was teasing me like, "Damn, Nene, thought you could fight, cuz." I mean, I swear, I don't normally lose fights. I don't. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and take that as an L on that particular count. Take that as a defeat because even like I say earlier on in our little sparring session, I got some jabs in, but they wasn't enough to like do no damage because I wasn't doing no damage. And when she got her little jabs in, it was usually on my arm because I was good at the blocking shit. Yo, what? I was good at the blocking shit. So, like I said, every time she would step, I would step back and not step my ass into that fucking oil slick. But so I don't recall my eyes having a different size prior to this incident. So in my mind, the reason why this eye is a little more closed is because that bitch punched me in the eye back when I was 17 years old. So you'll see me looking at videos often, talking about, oh God, it's in my eye. I'm an eye look cockeyed. I do that all the time because it's very noticeable. And that's like the one time I will say that I guess technically speaking, I got beat up, but it was so like petty and juvenile. This was all over a guy who, to this day, like I said, we were 17. I'm 43 now. My cousin is married to the guy right now, so it's like they didn't have no win-win situation. And the guy that he was mad at me about, I think she ended up having 3 or 4 more babies by this dude, but he never was really with her. Um, I don't even remember when I stopped messing around with him. Like I see him today, and we still cool. So I don't think that me and him fell out. Our relationship was so insignificant that like, what you mad about, boo? He wasn't your man. Like at the time, we hadn't even like got together. We were just like flirting with each other. We got together like when I was in my 20s, and I never went back. So it must not have been memorable enough for me to go back. I don't know because I don't remember it. I think it was pretty much they felt like my friends were infiltrating the neighborhood. I heard these county bitches come in and try to take their men. It's kind of like how sometimes when I go to like the Caribbean and the sisters, depending on which country I'm in, it's like y'all American bitches down here trying to take my men. That's how they was feeling about my friends coming to the hood and started messing around with guys from the hood. But the thing was like even the guy Nuki, shit, the motherfucker went to high school with me too. So me and him both was going to school in the county, even though we both lived in the city. And me, but yeah, so that's how. So I'm not cockeyed. I don't have a crossed eye. I just got punched in my eye when I was 17. It called. She must have hit a nerve or something because the eye doesn't open as much. And you may think that the eye that's bigger is the one that has the issue. No, if you look at my mama and my daughter, we have big eyes naturally in my family. But the smaller one that doesn't open as much, I think is cuter. Gives me a sultry, sexy look, whatever. So sometimes you may see me trying to close the other one to match them. And like when I put my glasses on. You can't tell half the time. But yeah, so it's not a birth defect. I wasn't born cross-eyed and cockeyed. This bitch just hit me, and the muscle around the eye itself is kind of lazy now. So that's why I look kind of cuckoo cross-eyed. So that's the story time for today, y'all. I do story times the last Tuesday of every month. There are other Tuesdays of the month. Is my travel and talk Tuesdays. When I get in the car, I just push record, and whatever the hell comes out of my mouth comes out of my mouth. I call that travel and talk Tuesday. On the last Tuesday, like I say, when I do a story time, it's tell a tale Tuesday because I'm telling tales. And on that note, none of this stuff is lies. All my stories are true, including my last story time. The one time I got kidnapped, and if you haven't seen it, you may have to log into YouTube to see it because I put an age restriction on it. I'm gonna remove my age restriction, I think, though, because the whole purpose of it is because they demonetized the YouTube video, but I didn't have like any type of bans or infringements on it, so I'm gonna take the restriction off because I can't even tag my own video, make it a card, so you could have a link to it because of the age restriction. It always says this link is not gonna show up, so I think I'm gonna remove that. So anyway, go back and watch that one as well. And oh, and if you didn't watch my other videos, I hope you guys watch my other videos. If you didn't watch my other video on Thursday, I'm gonna post one of my poems on my page. It's one of the my most popular poems that I have done in the St. Louis area and nationwide, abroad. I'll think about it, yeah. But it's pretty much I wrote it back in 1999. It's an old poem, so it's probably older than some of my viewers. But when I'm performing, a lot of people still ask me to do that poem. So you're gonna see Poetry Do Poetry on Thursday. I'll record that video for you. And I have like other reviews on my channel. Go check out my reviews. And I did The Walking Dead and The Real Housewives yesterday, and I still have to do Love and Hip Hop New York today. But thank you for coming back to my channel. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and tell your friends to subscribe. I appreciate all of your support and viewership and commentary. If you got anything to say, if you got a similar story like mine, even if it's not about the eye itself, but about just an altercation you may have gotten to, even though it may not have gotten physical, share it below. Let's talk about it. All right, peace.